Imagine with me for a second. We're standing in the year 2100. Just close your eyes and picture a child sitting at a desk opening up a digital history book to learn about the exact era we are living through right now. They're looking back at our present day, this time of crazy, unprecedented technological acceleration, and they're just trying to make sense of how everything changed. They look at a timeline of the 21st century and they ask a really simple, but honestly profound question. Okay, let's dive into this. When did the AI age actually begin? It's a fascinating question, right? Like when historians look back at our current decade, what exactly are they going to point to as the starting line? Will they point to the release of that first intelligent chatbot? The one that helped everyone with their homework? Or maybe the first fully autonomous robot navigating a city street? Or what about an AI scientist generating a totally new hypothesis? Well, actually, they might not point to a piece of hardware or a software update at all. They might say that the AI age didn't begin with a machine. It began when humanity learned how to work alongside intelligent systems. Because, you see, this era, it won't be remembered just for the impressive stuff the machines could do. It's going to be remembered as the exact moment in our evolution when humanity gained an entirely new kind of partner, a true cognitive collaborator. It's that massive shift from using technology as just a simple tool, like a hammer or a calculator, to actually interacting with it as an active participant in how we solve problems. And to really understand the scale of this, we kind of have to zoom out for a second, because every great era in history is defined by a massive breakthrough, right? Fire transformed survival, agriculture created civilizations, the printing press spread knowledge, steam engines powered the Industrial Revolution, then electricity lit up the modern world, and the internet connected billions of people in the blink of an eye. And now, artificial intelligence. It literally stands shoulder to shoulder with those giants. Not because the machine somehow woke up, but because our human capacity to achieve the impossible just took an exponential leap forward. Which brings us right back from the year 2100 to today and to the incredible journey we've been on together. Throughout this season of our Explainer, we've basically watched this new era unfold in real time, zeroing in on the practical power of AI agents moving out of the lab and into our daily lives. We've seen exactly how these systems are actively shaping our world right now. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer breadth of these extraordinary possibilities. I mean, we're talking about AI agents helping doctors detect diseases earlier and save lives. They're supporting teachers in crowded classrooms. They're accelerating scientific discoveries that used to take decades. They're protecting our cities, defending cyberspace, responding to natural disasters, and let's be real, even just helping busy families organize their chaotic everyday lives. Individually, yeah, each application is jaw-dropping, but together, they represent a fundamental transformation in how our entire civilization solves problems. But, and this is a big but, history teaches us a really sobering lesson here. Every powerful technology creates both opportunities and responsibilities. Think about it. The exact same electricity that powers life-saving equipment in a hospital can also power devastating weapons. The internet connects distant families, sure, but it also spreads harmful misinformation like wildfire. Artificial intelligence is absolutely no different. Its future depends entirely on how wisely we, as a society, choose to govern it, establish laws around it, and define its ethics. The decisions aren't made by the machines. So we're essentially standing at a crossroads between two completely different futures. On one hand, imagine a world where diseases are detected way before symptoms even show up, where clean energy becomes hyper-efficient, where education reaches every single child on Earth. Disasters are managed flawlessly, and our cities become fundamentally safer. And this happens not because humans stopped thinking, but because we gained extraordinary new tools. But now imagine the other possibility. A future where society just completely forgets the importance of transparency, where we lose accountability, where privacy is totally erased, and human dignity takes a backseat to algorithmic efficiency. Technology without human responsibility has literally never created lasting progress. Never. So the crucial point is this. The ultimate challenge of the AI age isn't about building more powerful systems. It's about ensuring those powerful systems actually serve humanity. We have to keep the focus right where it belongs, away from the cold machinery and back on us, the humans. One day, people won't remember AI as just another clever invention. They're going to remember it as the moment global collaboration completely expanded, driven entirely by the people guiding it. Because despite all the remarkable machines, the greatest achievements of this era will absolutely still belong to people. It's the real achievers who drive this whole thing forward. It is the scientists who have the audacity to ask the difficult questions in the first place. It's the engineers pulling all-nighters to build these remarkable systems, the teachers who actually inspire curiosity in a kid's mind, the doctors who hold a patient's hand and offer genuine care, the entrepreneurs risking everything to create new opportunities, the leaders acting with unwavering integrity, and the families quietly supporting one another through all this rapid change. These are the true engines of progress. And this brilliantly illustrates the dividing line. Artificial intelligence is built to calculate vast amounts of data, analyze invisible patterns, organize chaos, and optimize logistics. That's what it does. But humanity? Only humanity can dream. Only we can hope for a better tomorrow. Only we can imagine something out of absolutely nothing. Only we have the capacity to forgive, to truly lead, and most importantly, to choose compassion over convenience. And perhaps that is the absolute greatest lesson of this era. Technology changes the world, but human values determine whether that change becomes progress. The story of the AI age is not being written by the technology alone. It is actively being written by billions of people, by you, by me, by policymakers, educators, creators, deciding exactly how we want to use it. Let's move to and see how this builds into our next chapter, because that story has honestly only just begun. While we've spent this entire season looking at specialized AI agents, our next season of The Explainer is going to explore an even more exciting and, maybe a bit daunting frontier: artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Basically, this is the idea of AI systems capable of learning, reasoning, and solving problems across many different domains, matching or even exceeding human cognitive flexibility. It's going to redefine absolutely everything we've talked about so far. So thank you so much for joining us on this entire journey through Season 3. We've explored not just what AI can do, but what humanity can achieve when technology is guided by wisdom. If you've enjoyed this Explainer series, please hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and share this with someone who's just as curious about our technological future as you are. Also, drop a comment below. Let us know exactly what topics you'd like us to explore in our upcoming season on AGI. Until then, ask yourself, as our machines learn to do almost everything, what is it that we will choose to do? Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.